The royal treasure is a group of gold and silver objects found during the exploration of a Thracian burial mound near the village of Kralevo, Targovishte municipality, Bulgaria. The find is dated to the first half of the 3rd century BC. In July 1979, the Historical Museum, Targovishte financed the excavation of a Thracian burial mound threatened with destruction. The head of the excavations is Georgi Ganev, an archaeologist in the same museum. In the southern periphery of the mound, a grave built of rough stones was discovered, which remained unknown to the treasure hunters and therefore was not robbed. The finds from the grave give reason to assume that a local Thracian ruler or a member of his family was buried there. The body of the dead person is cremated, and the cremated remains are placed in an urn, which is a gilded ceramic vessel, a hydria. Two groups are distinguished from the finds, which are made of precious metals, gold and silver. One group is of jewelry, 2 gold earrings, 2 gilt silver bracelets, and a silver breastplate. The second group consists of 43 gold appliques for the decoration of horse ammunition. Although they do not fit into the context of the concept of treasure. The finds of these two groups spontaneously received this name when they were discovered because of the metal they were made of. Subsequently, they were published as the Treasure from Kralevo, and under this name they are known both to the scientific community and to connoisseurs of ancient art, and more precisely of artistic crafts. The 2 gold earrings are in the shape of an open hoop, one end of which is shaped like a lion's head and the other is pointed. They weigh 6.1 grams each. Their inner diameters are 1.4 and 1.1 centimeters. The 2 gold-plated silver bracelets have the shape of a spirally wrapped snake. At one end is the head, at the other, the tail. They have an inner diameter of 6.5 centimeters and a weight of 33.5 grams and 31 grams. This type of bracelets and earrings were widespread in the 4th–3rd centuries BC. On the territory of Greece proper, its colonies and their hinterland are also located in Thrace. The breastplate is made of thin silver plate. It is 16 centimeters long, 2.5 to 3 centimeters wide and weighs 5 grams. It is pierced at both ends so that it can be sewn to a garment. There is a decoration on the front. It is made by hammering on the reverse side many small dots. Dotted. 2 trees of life are depicted quite schematically, facing each other, surrounded by a border along the entire length of the plate. The breastplate is very different in style from the other ornaments. It is very clumsily made and is undoubtedly the work of another workshop and another master. Breastplates have also been found at other archaeological sites in Bulgaria. Their purpose is not precisely determined, but it is most likely that they were perhaps a kind of insignia, which, worn attached to clothing or on armor, were one of the most characteristic marks of the dominant position of their possessors. The set for the decoration of horse ammunition is a wonderful work of antique taurutics. All applications are made of gold. 3 are single: a chief, a rosette, and a ring. The others are groups of 2, 2, 4 and 36 pieces of the same shape, size and applique decoration. On their reverse side they have loops for attaching straps. Total weight 203.9 grams. The appliques decorated the bridle of a riding horse, being located in various places on the straps. The chief, as its name suggests, and the rosette were on the horse's forehead. The chief is a flat figure of 8 plate 4.4 cm long, on which a voluminous eagle's head is vertically attached. The rosette is a stylized flower of 14 leaves, 7 outer and 7 inner. Diameter 3.7 cm. On the two rectangular appliques measuring 4.6 by 3.6 cm, eagle-headed griffins are depicted, and on the four round appliques, 3.8 cm in diameter. The Greek hero Heracles with a lion's skin on his head. The 36 small appliques of elongated shape, 1.9 and 2.2 cm, are decorated with embossed vegetal and geometric ornaments. The two 1.1 cm diameter bushings and the 2.2 cm diameter ring are unadorned. The set is made in one style and shows the hand of a master or at least of a studio. Different techniques were used: casting, hammering on a matrix, granulation, imitation of filigree and inlaying with colored glass paste, all familiar and widely used by Greek goldsmiths and jewelers of the 4th–3rd centuries BC. The decorative elements and motifs used by the master: spirals, palmettes, ovule belts, animal images and the head of Heracles with a lion's skin on the head, are some of the most frequently used in Greek artistic crafts of the same time. It is not possible to specify the exact atelier where the garnish and ornaments were made. They may be the work of a Greek workshop or of another workshop that worked under the influence and in the style of Greek goldsmiths and jewelers of the 4th–3rd centuries BC. The great similarity in style and technique of the royal ornaments and the garnish with some finds from the Greek colony of Mesembria on the Black Sea, today's Nesebar, allow us to assume, of course quite hypothetically, that the garnish may be the work of a workshop from this colony. As for the time when the ornaments and accessories were made, all the finds from the grave make it possible to claim that they refer generally to the first half of the 3rd century BC, and with great probability towards the second quarter of the same century. When the royal treasury was discovered in 1979, its priceless exhibits were displayed for 2 weeks in the center of Targovishte, without security, for the townspeople to enjoy. Very quickly after that, the treasure left at the behest of Lyudmila Zhivkova for the National Historical Museum. Although it was recorded in the inventory books of the museum in the city of Targovishte. After an almost 35-year absence, as a result of an agreement between the two museums, it has been in the Antiquity Hall of the Regional History Museum in Targovishte for more than 5 years and can be seen by archaeology lovers.